Now it's time for Quarantine Tonight. Live from an undisclosed location north of the Platte River, here's your host, Mike Flood.
Doesn't everything improve with a little warmer weather? Isn't it a great day across the great state? Welcome here on a Tuesday night. I'm Mike Flood. We've got Quarantine Tonight with a very special treat. In fact, I don't do this very often, but this is one of the nights where you're going to want to get the dishes put away real fast. You want to get the lights down low, move the end table out, and make room for a little dancing in the living room, because we have a country band with real old-time country tonight, classic country, the kind of stuff that I know, based on what we get in the mail, that everybody likes listening to. You're going to enjoy the sounds of the Shadow Ridge Band. This is their first appearance on Quarantine Tonight, and literally we have been after them for months to come on the show, and we've got them tonight. We've arranged them. They've come from Council Bluffs and Omaha and Lincoln, and just literally right outside the undisclosed location. One of them lives within a stone's throw of here, and he's here tonight. So they're watered, they're ready, and we are in for a great night. Had a great night last night with Paddywhack. I heard so many good comments today. People like that traditional Irish music. And then tomorrow night, we've got our newcomers. I'm actually going to let Johnny Ray Gomez have the stage. He's going to be your MC, and we're going to have 4 up-and-coming artists, solo vocalists that are going to be on the show. The first time we've tried anything like it, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So get ready, some old-time country tonight. Let's start like we do each and every night on this program with our evening prayer.
Good evening. My name is Deacon Jack Conchell, and I'm from St. Isidore Parish here in Columbus, Nebraska. Before this evening's show, I would like us to pause and pray together. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty God, we thank you for our priests and our ministers who lead us as your sheep, and we ask that you protect them and guide them. We also thank you for the musicians who are using the talent that you gave them to entertain us. We ask that you continue to help them as well. We would ask that you also help us with the division that we're seeing in our country today. We ask that we continue to remind us that we are all made in the image and likeness of you, and also that we are all your children. Almighty Father, remove the fear from us that we feel in these uncertain times. Be with us and help us to remember that you are always with us. Through your Son, Jesus, we pray these. Amen. In the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
All right, welcome back. We are here at Quarantine Tonight. We've got the Shadow Ridge Band, and ladies and gentlemen, we have real country. I mean, there's a lot of country music out there that a lot of our viewers, I know, would say that's not real country music. But tonight, I saw the song list, and they're hitting a few of my favorites in the first 20 minutes, like Amarillo by Morning, the Folsom Prison Blues. I mean, the good stuff. Walt is here. Walt, you started your music career, you just told me, in 1957.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Now, is that in North Dakota?
Up in North Dakota, up in Lawrence Welk country.
Lawrence Welk country.
Yeah.
So you started with some big band and some polkas?
Yes, sir. I started with an accordion player and a bass player and a drummer. And they had to do variety, and the 50s hit. So there was a lot of rockabilly and Johnny Cash and so forth. So
Lawrence Welk, you know, he worked at WNAX in Yankton, South Dakota for a while.
I know that. Correct, yeah.
And getting a little closer to you. Well, tell us about the Shadow Ridge Band. Do a quick round of introductions here so we know who we've all got.
Well, I've got Brian Gilruth here in the center, bass player and vocalist. Been with us. How long you been with me? Since?
I've known you since 1986.
Yeah,
I've probably been in this band 15 years easily. So
and
it's been a minute.
Jack Schultz on the end. He's from Lincoln, and I've known Jack for many years, but we played together in different bands, I guess. He had a band called Prairie Rose for many years around here. I knew of him for years, and things just worked out where I needed someone, and Jack had just...
Jack, you didn't even have a choice. You're going to be in this band whether you liked it or not.
That's right.
I'm going to stay quiet about all of it.
And then back on the drums, John Rodelander. He's been around. I've known him for many years, and we've worked on and off together over the years, but then I always told John if I ever need a good drummer, I'm be calling you. So how many years ago was it I called you?
He doesn't even have a microphone to talk yet.
3 years.
3 years he'd been there. Oh.
3 years ago I called him. I said, John, today's the day.
You don't have a choice. You've been drafted.
That's correct.
Well, this sound, the sound that you have, this is the traditional classic country sound that I think our viewers are going to embrace and they're going to love. And you don't even know how many people you're going to make happy tonight.
Well, that's a good thing. That's why we do this.
Well, you hit the right spot because you got the right audience, and it's been a while since we've had this old-time country on here, this good stuff, the classic country. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give them all the time we can. It's the Shadow Ridge Band, a little country music on News Channel Nebraska.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and how the time drags by. And that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Now I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating on fancy dining cars, bet they're drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. They freed me from that prison, that railroad track was mine. Bet I'd move it over a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Brian with one called Amarillo by morning.
Amarillo. 1, 2, 3. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. When the sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. I lost my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for 8 when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I've got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be.
Nice job, Brian. Is it my turn? It is. All right, let's do this old Merle Haggard song, shall we? Down every road, there's always one more city. A fugitive is just a rolling stone. There's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Well, I raised a lot of cane in my younger days. While my mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I am a fugitive with just 2 ways. I've run the law or spent my life in jail. So down every road, there's always one more city. A fugitive, just a rolling stone. And I'd like to settle down, they won't let me. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Now I'm lonely, I can't afford the luxuries of having the fun that I love to come alone. 'Cause she'd only slow me down and they catch up with me. And he who travels fastest goes alone. So down every road, there's always one more city. A fugitive, just a rolling stone. And I'd like to settle down, they won't let me. I'm on the run, is my home. I'm on the run, the highway is my home.
Here's one of my old favorite guys, Webb Pierce, one from back in the 50s. He was quite the thing back in those days. Drinking song, one called Here Stands the Glass. There stands the glass, filled up to the brim, till my memory grows dim. It's my first one today. There stands the glass that will ease all my pain, that will settle my brain. Honey, I'm on the way. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder if you are all right. I wonder if you think of me in my misery. There stands the glass, filled up to the brim, till my memories grow dim. It's my first one today. I wonder where you are tonight. Wonder if you are all right. Wonder if you think of me in my misery. There stands the glass, filled up to the brim, till my memories grow dim. It's my first one today.
They call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Last night they had a bad one a mile or two down the road. Well, my buddy walked out and left his woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there in about an hour or so with a little mouth of mouse. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Burn it up. Automobile. In a minute or less I could be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 off, 24 on. When they get too hot they just give me a call. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over the town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name.
Ballroom, 'cause I've got the biggest party of the year, and each night those swinging doors reach out for me and draw me in. They know each night that I'll be back to wind me up again. Wind me up and turn me on and watch me cry for you. Lately drinking old red wine is all I want to do. I'll never stop to think how tight I'll wind me up again. But I don't care, 'cause I'll be back to wind me up again. Like to thank those men that raised the grapes way out in California, and I'm hoping this can be their biggest year. 'Cause the water's all that's left that'll keep me hanging on. That's why I'll try to wind me up each day and night next year. Wind me up, turn me on, and watch me cry for you. Lately drinking warm red wine is all I get to do. I'll never stop to think how tight I'll wind me up again. I don't care, 'cause I'll be back to wind me up again. Well, I don't care, 'cause I'll be back to wind me up again.
About time probably put Jack to work. I want to do an instrumental, Jack? Oh, you bet. There you go. Here's one of the best country pickers you're going to see around these parts. Going to feature Jack on one called Buck's Polka. Okay.
even got claps from the camera operators. That is a feat. They are so well. I tell you what, they're good. This guy over here is going to the Navy, but I can't get him to show his face on TV. The only thing his grandma wants to see is their grandson on television, but I can't get him off his perch over there. He'll get plenty of that in the Navy, though, won't he? Yeah. He's smiling over there. Hey, this band here, Shadow Ridge Band, they are fantastic. Give me just a little cue or two of what's coming up in the next set. Just a few of these songs
How
here.
about Ring of Fire? Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire.
That's a good one. What else you got coming up here? He's got a little George Strait.
That's about as new as we get there, cross my heart.
What about Chris Ledoux County Fair? Is that on the repertoire? That reminds me of warm summer days.
We got another one on this set, though. It's called Sold.
Oh, Grundy County Auction?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I know all these songs. What about, you got any Winona Judd?
No, we didn't bring that one along tonight.
I see. The Judds are my favorite, and I got to get an all-female duet here to do some Winona and Naomi. I just know this. I can tell when a band is connecting with our audience, and you've got that going tonight. So thank you so much for doing this and for coming out here. Usually I say on these cold winter nights, but it's just nice today.
Yeah, we lucked out on this one, I think.
You did luck out on this one. I didn't wear a coat walking down the street today. So we are live at our undisclosed location somewhere south of the Platte River. These guys get a kick out of that, so I thought I'd say it. In just a moment, we're going to check our news. And, of course, we've got a look at Jeff Fox and weather. His weather board has been broken, so he's had to be in this little box on your screen. So I'm hoping tonight he's got that fixed. I guess not. So it's a low-budget show when the meteorologist has to come out of just a little box in your TV.
Yeah,
It means the weather's pretty good.
The forecast is probably just as good, though, right?
Yeah, it is actually a pretty good forecast. Hey, let's check the mailbag. We got lots of mail here on where it comes from all over the great state of Nebraska. And what do we have going on today? Elizabeth Hunt from Albion. I want you to know I enjoy quarantine tonight and the wide variety of music. Well, thank you for watching there in Boone County. Here's one from Randolph. We have enjoyed the quarantine program since you started them. Thank you so much. Well, thank you for watching there in Cedar County. And then on to Sarpy County with Warren and Elaine. Thank you for providing wonderful programs on NCN and for the special quarantine nights. Somebody asked me the other day, so what are you going to do when the quarantine's over? Are you still going to call it quarantine night? I said, well, we have to. It's our brand. You might not be legally quarantined, but as long as we're watching together, we're quarantined together. So, hey, we're going to take a quick break. Let's check that forecast. But first, it's time for news. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Tonight's episode of Quarantine Tonight is brought to you by Do Right Right Now.
Hey, welcome back to Quarantine Tonight. We're so glad you're here on a Tuesday night with such good weather across the Cornhusker State. We've got a band from Omaha, Lincoln, and even an Iowan. Which one of you here is from Council Bluffs? They still let you cross the border?
Only if I got a mask on.
Well, that's right. We do have our mask rules around here. This band here is the Shadow Ridge Band with some old-time country. We've got the Folsom Prison Blues coming up here, sold from the Grundy County Auction.
Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire. I mean, this is the good stuff. I know you're watching at home. I want to remind you that if you're liking what you're seeing tonight, send us a note. Let us know. Here's that address. It's at the bottom of your screen. You can send it to us at 214 North 7th Street in Norfolk, 68701. No, that's not where we're at right now. As I told the band, we can't tell anyone where we're at. It's an undisclosed location somewhere, this time south of the Platte River. The Norfolk VFW couldn't handle us anymore. We drank them out of Bud Light. Not me, but these guys behind the cameras, they get kind of crazy. So, hey, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shadow Ridge Band on News Channel Nebraska.
Thank you, Mike. By the way, little birdie told me it was Mike's birthday, so here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mine. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Here's some Johnny Cash.
Love is a burning thing. It burns a fire ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. Flames went high. It burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours beat. I fell for you like a child. Whoa, the fire went wild. I fell into that burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. Flames went high. It burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into that burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. Flames went higher. It burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into that burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. Flames went higher. It burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. It burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The ring of fire. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Thank you.
Here's one for by George Strait. Love is unconditional. I knew it from the start. I see it in your eyes. You can feel it from my heart. From here on after, we'll stay the way we are right now and share all the love and laughter that a lifetime will allow. I crossed my heart and promised to give all I've got to give to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. You will always be the miracle that makes my life complete. And as long as there's a breath in me, I'll make yours just as sweet. As we look into the future, it's as far as we can see. So let's make each tomorrow be the best
that it can be. I crossed my heart and promised to give all I've got to give to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. And if along the way we find a day it starts to storm, you've got the promise of my love to keep you warm. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. A love as true as mine.
Thank you. In G. 1, 2, 3. Got no reasons now going home. All my reasons now, she's gone. Got no one there to talk to, even though I know I ought to. Got no reasons now, going home. Once I had every reason that a man could want for going home, making love, but now I don't. So I end up in here each night, sitting and thinking, missing her, hurting so, just drinking. Got no reasons now, going home. All my reasons now, she's gone. Got no one there to talk to, even though I know I ought to. Got no reasons now, going home. Ain't it sad now just knowing there's another? She's out there with him, though I love her. So I end up in here each night, sitting and thinking, missing her, hating him, and just drinking. Got no reasons now for going home. And all my reasons now, she's gone. Got no one there to talk to, even though I know I ought to. Got no reason now for going home. Got no reasons now going home. All my reasons now, she's gone. Got no one there to talk to, even though I know I ought to. Got no reasons now for going home. I got no reasons now for going home. bet.
Each night I leave the barroom when it's over, not feeling any pain at closing time. But tonight your memory found me sober. I can't drink enough to get you off of my mind. Well, tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memories come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Well, tonight the bottle let me down. Well, I've always had a bottle I could turn to. Lately I've been turning every day, but the booze don't take effect like it used to. I keep hurting in those old familiar ways. Well, tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memories come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Well, tonight the bottle let me down. Well, tonight the bottle let me down. We kind of changed that one up a little bit. We haven't been playing much this last year, just no places to play. We've been doing some benefits for the places we play, you know, so they can hire us back someday, we hope. So we're getting the rust off. Thanks for having us tonight, Mike, and thank Johnny Ray, too. So here's what we got. Here, we're going to feature Brian. Here you go.
And Jack Nolan on guitar. You have to have a Jack or you can't do this kind of song. Ready? So, 1, 2, 3. Well, I went down to the Grundy County auction, where I found something I just had to have. My mind told me I should proceed with caution, but my heart said go ahead and make a bid on that. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make it mine, not mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Well, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm so lady, second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know she got ruby red lips, blonde hair, and blue eyes. Well, I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Well, the auctioneer was going about a mile a minute. He was taking bids and calling them out loud. And I guess I was really getting in it, 'cause I just shouted out above the crowd. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make it mine, not mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call.
Well, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm soaking a lady in the long black dress. When she won my heart, it was no contest. With the ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. Well, I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Well, we found love on the altar block, and I hauled her heart away. Now we still love and laugh about the way we met that day when I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make it mine, not mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Well, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm soaking a lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Thank you very kindly. When in doubt, throw out a Merle Haggard. Here we go.
Hey, my hat don't sit on the same nail too long. And my ears can't stand to hear the same old song. And I don't leave the highway long enough to bog down in the mud. I've got rambling fever in my blood. Caught this rambling fever long ago, when I first heard a lonesome whistle blow. And if someone ever said I gave a dang, the dang she told you were wrong. I've had rambling fever all along. Rambling fever, the kind that can't be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Sometimes I like to lay down on the sofa and let some pretty ladies scratch my neck. Spend the early morning drinking coffee, thinking about when I'll be moving back. But I don't let no lady time at night. I never get too old just to bum around. Gonna die along the highway and right away, like some old highline pole. Restless rambling fever in my soul. Rambling fever, kind that can't be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Rambling fever, the kind that can't be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Take it out, Roy. got San Antonio on there. You want to do that? Fine. You want to change? You can do that. That's a good one.
A little Texas swing type music for you here.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Shadow Ridge Band. These guys are doing a great job. Wonderful sound here. We've got so many people that I know are watching tonight, and on behalf of all of them, they want to say thank you all for doing this. They're probably like, finally, Mike, you got some real country music on there. You got some guys that know exactly what they're doing, and what's coming up in the next set? I got to ask some questions around here. We've got some good stuff. Let's get Walt's got the list here. Well, maybe that's a commentary on how many commercials we have, Walt.
yeah. Well, more the better, right? We got like Johnny Rivers, Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, I like it.
Hank Jr., Old Habits. Alan Jackson, Living on Love. Here in the Real World, that's also him. And one of the greatest country songs ever, Statue of a Fool, coming up on this set.
So this guy, I know I mentioned it at the start of the show, he started in a country band, well, actually a rockabilly kind of band back in 1957. What year did you all get into music? What year was it? Come on, step up to that microphone up there.
I want to 79.
1979, all right. And what town were you in?
I was right here, Omaha.
Omaha, Nebraska. All right,
well
he doesn't know what town he's in right now,
I don't know,
but yeah.
because it's undisclosed. So.
How about you? What year did you get in music?
1970.
1970. Where at?
Seward, Nebraska.
Oh, okay. Is that where you grew up?
That's where I grew up.
That's a good town. That's the 4th of July city, by the way. All right. Where was the first place you played in Seward? He's trying to think about that.
Some little bar.
Must have been one of those special kind of bars. Oh, there you go. What about you? What year did you get in the music business?
In 1963.
Where at?
It's a little town called Augusta, Kansas, right outside of Wichita.
Oh, this guy over here is a Wichita, Kansas guy. So it's fun to find out people's stories. And, you know, one of the things about being a musician is that I have learned they don't do it for the money. You might think that, but they don't. They do it because they love the connection with the audience. And that's been the hardest part of coronavirus there has been no audience. And it's so hard for me sometimes to convey what I hear from our viewers. They just love this coming into their living room. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. We've got another hour of music right here. The only station on your dial, I guarantee it, that has live country music tonight. It's right here. It's on News Channel Nebraska's Quarantine Tonight. We'll be right back. Nobody's having more fun on a Tuesday night than us right here at News Channel Nebraska. I want to thank the Heritage at Fountain Point for being a strong sponsor of our show. A reminder that tomorrow night we have 4 newcomers, 4 vocalists coming from all across the state of Nebraska. They're going to be on this show. Johnny Ray Gomez is going to be doing the MC work. I have tomorrow night off. But we've been excited for this show. It was set to air last week, but of course with the rolling power outages, we couldn't do it. Just too much, too cold, and too dangerous to have people on the roads. So we made it all work for tomorrow night. We're going to have a great show. Starts at 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, how about some Memphis, Tennessee? Let's start things out here with the Shadow Ridge Band on News Channel Nebraska.
Long distance information, get me Memphis, Tennessee. Help me find the party trying to get in touch with me. Well, she could not leave her number, but I know who placed the call. My uncle took the message and he wrote it on the wall. Well, help me information to get in touch with my Marie. She's the only one who'd call me here from Memphis, Tennessee. Well, her phone is on the south side, high up on a ridge, just a half a mile from the Mississippi Bridge. Oh, Jack. Well, help me information, more than that I cannot add. Only that I miss her so, and all the fun we had. Oh, we were torn apart because her mom would not agree. Tore apart our happy home in Memphis, Tennessee. Here comes Jack again. Well, the last time I saw Marie, she was waving me goodbye, with the hurry home drops on her cheek and a trickle from her eye. Marie is only 6 years old, so information please. Help me to get through to her in Memphis, Tennessee.
It's time for a waltz. We have not had one yet. Here's a Hank Jr. one. Well, I kicked the habit, smoking back some time ago. And I tried hard still, but I had to let all that go. But the toughest thing I had to give up was today. 'Cause old habits like you are hard to break. Well, I used lifesavers to help me get off cigarettes. But you know, for your love, I ain't found no lifesavers yet. And I went cold turkey, 'cause there's not even one kiss a day. And old habits like you are hard to break. And old habits like you are hard to break. And love with someone new is so hard to make. And I have grown so used to you and all of your ways. And old habits like you are hard to break. Old habits like you are hard to break. And love with someone new is so hard to make. And I have grown so used to you and all of your ways. And old habits like you are hard to break. And old habits like you are hard to break.
Woke up this morning, happy as could be. Looked out my window, tell me what I see. Coming up my sidewalk, happy as could be. Here comes trouble that I never thought to see since it went away. Well, hello, trouble, come on in. Talk about heartaches, where in the world have been. Ain't had no miseries since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. drink a pot of coffee just to pass the time. You could tell me those sweet lies, I'll tell you mine. I'm just a little of the life you live. Well, I'd rather have a little bit of love, never know the love to give. So hello, trouble, come on in. Talk about heartaches, where the world has been. Ain't had no miseries since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Yeah, hello, trouble, come on in. Talk about heartaches, where in the world have been. Ain't had no miseries since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home.
Here's a song I've known Walt since 1986 or something like that, and this is one of the few things that we agree on. This is one of the greatest country songs ever written, if not the greatest. Somewhere there should be, for all the world to see, a statue of a fool made of stone. The image of who let love slip through his hands, and then just let him stand there all alone. And there on his face a gold tear should be played to honor the million tears he's cried, and the hurt in his eyes would show, so everyone would know that conceit is a broken heart inside. So build me a statue and oh, build it high, so that all can see. Then inscribe the words
to do here in the real world? Or did I miss it? Yeah, we did. Oh, I didn't do it. Three, four, one. Not too slow. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Cowboys don't cry. Heroes don't die. Good always wins. Again and again. And love is like a sweet dream that always come true. If love was like the movies, I'd never be blue. Here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real teardrops that fall. And darling, sad but true, the one thing I learned from you, that the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. I gave her my love, wasn't enough. Help her make it through when things got rough. But tonight on that silver screen, it'll end like it should. Two hearts will make it through, like I hoped ours would. Here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real teardrops that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, one thing I learned from you, that the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. The boy don't always get the girl here in the real world.
And real oldie but goodie country classic thing here. And I'll defer to you, Walt, to see who came out with it originally, but we're going to do it anyhow. And also, for the sick and shut in at home, this is in the key of F if you want to hum along. You know, something like this. 1, 2, 3. Well, I may say that I don't care, hold my head up in the air, even tell my friends I'm glad you don't call. But when my day is through, my heartache start anew, 'cause that's when I miss you most of all. Then my eyes keep looking for you, and my arms keep reaching for you, and my lips keep calling for you, and my shoes keep walking back to you. Now no matter how much I pretend, I wish I had you back again. 'Cause nothing else means half as much as you. My world just seems to die the day you say goodbye. And I can't forget, no matter how much I try. Then my eyes keep looking for you, and my arms keep reaching for you, in my lips keep calling for you, and my shoes keep walking back to you. In my shoes, keep walking back to you.
Here's one by George Strait. I knew the stakes were high right from the start. When she dealt the cards, I left my heart. Now I've just found a game that I can't play. This is where the cowboy rides away, and my heart is sinking like a setting sun, setting all the things I wish I'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. We've been in and out of love and in between, and now we play the final showdown scene. As the credits roll, a sad song starts to play. This is where the cowboy rides away, and my heart is sinking like a setting sun, setting all the things I wish I'd done. Oh, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Oh, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Here's Jack.
Thanks, I think. Well, I stopped at a roadhouse down in Texas at a little place called Hamburger Dan's. And I heard that old jukebox playing a song about a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee. It is the best in the land. I put a quarter in the jukebox. I play that truck driving man. The waitress, she brought me some coffee. I thanked her and called me back again. Said that old song sure does fit me. I'm a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee. Yeah, it's the best in the land. I put a quarter in the jukebox. Play that truck driving man. Well, I thanked that old waitress and I called her. I thanked her and called her back again. Said that old song had been playing. Yes, I'm a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee. It is the best in the land. I put a quarter in the jukebox. And I play that truck driving man. Play it one more time. Yeah, pour me another cup of coffee. It's the best in the land. Put a quarter in the jukebox, and I play that truck driving man. Yes, I play that truck driving man. Yes, I'll play that truck driving man.
Hey, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Shadow Ridge Country Band tonight with some great music. We appreciate it so much. We've got another set to go before we have to say goodnight at 10 o'clock tonight. This has been a great night. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have. What about this guy? You kind of get left out when I stand over there. Come on over to that microphone. How are you doing? We're good. All right. We're glad to have you. We hope that you are enjoying this. Just so you know, the Shadow Ridge Band is. Are you back in business full time? Are you doing?
We got a few things coming up, but as of now, we haven't done nothing except.
If somebody
benefits.
wants to get a hold of you and book you, what do we tell them to call?
Oh, call me.
Do we have a number for him that we
sure
can put
do.
up here? No, there it is. You can find him on Facebook at the
Facebook Shadow Ridge
Band. Or if they call you, what's the number there?
402.
Now wait a second. Are you married?
No.
You want to be?
No.
Oh, I was going to say.
Easy answers.
Before we put your phone number on TV, we better.
Well, I was going to give his anyway, but 402-657-0519.
You better write that down.
24/7, I'm on that phone.
Are you really? Oh, my goodness. Be careful what you want. Shadow Ridge Band, you can find them on Facebook also at Shadow Ridge Band. They'd probably love to have a like from you and let them know that you've enjoyed watching them tonight. And if you want a band for one of your events, you better give them a call because you get some real country music. I'll tell you what, we'll take a quick break. Want to thank the Heritage at Fountain Point. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Tonight's episode of Quarantine Tonight is brought to you by Do Right Right Now.
right. Thank you very much, Jeff Fox. You see that cooler air moving into the Panhandle. It's not done yet. They're going to see a little cooler weather. They're in the 20s right now. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, the Shadow Ridge Band. Let's do this. We've got until 10 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Mountain. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
All the girls all get prettier at closing time. They all begin to look like movie stars. All the girls all get prettier at closing time. When the change starts taking place, it puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of the backstreet ball. If I could rate them on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm looking for a 9, but 8 could work right in. A few more drinks and I might slip to 5 or even 4. When tomorrow morning comes and I wake up with a number 1, I swear I'll never do it anymore. Well, the girls all get prettier at closing time. They all begin to look like movie stars. All the girls all get prettier at closing time. When the change starts taking place, it puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of the backstreet ball. I don't mean to criticize the girls at all, 'cause I'm no Robert Redford, even overhauled. But we all picture in our minds a girl that looks just right. Ain't it funny? Ain't it strange? The way a man's opinions change when he starts to face that lonely night. All the girls all get prettier at closing time. They all begin to look like movie stars. All the girls all get prettier at closing time. When the change starts taking place, it puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of the backstreet ball. Of the fallen angels of the backstreet ball.
The thunder, and you make the sun want to shine. I've followed you down so many roads, baby. I've picked wildflowers, sung you soft, sad songs. But every road you took. I know your search was for the truth, and the storm that's brewing now won't be the last. Storms never last, do they, baby? And bad times all pass with the wind. Your hand in mine stills the thunder, and you make the sun want to shine. Storms never last, do they, baby? And bad times all pass with the wind. Your hand in mine stills the thunder, and you make the sun want to shine. And you make the sun want to shine. Yes, okay.
Heading down south to the land of the pine. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring down the road and pray to God I see headlights. Made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm a hoping for Raleigh, I can see my baby tonight. Well, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays a guitar, I pick a banjo now. Well, North Country winter seemed to get me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't a-going back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Well, walking to the south out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. But he's heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a move on before the sun. I know my baby's calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. They rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. This old smoke-filled bar or something I ain't used to. I gave up my home to see you satisfied. I just called to let you know where I'll be living. It ain't much, but I feel welcome here inside. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here and home till closing time. I've got everything it's gonna take to drive me crazy, and I've got everything it's gonna take to lose my mind. And in here, the atmosphere's ripe for heartaches. Thanks to you, I'll be right here till closing time. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. Swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. And my new home has a flashing neon sign. So stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. Well, thanks to you, I'll be right here till closing time. skin. But I hope I won't have to say, there she goes again. Please don't be another lesson I'll have to learn. 'Cause I've got memories to burn. Please don't make me have to think about you when you're gone. I've had enough to think about before you came along. If you're just making memories, you have to wait your turn. 'Cause I've got memories to burn. Been stringing me along, and if you plan on writing to me after you're gone, well, just address your memory to whom it may concern. 'Cause I've got memories to burn. Please don't make me have to think about you when you're gone. I've had enough to think about before you came along. If you're just making memories, you'll have to wait your turn. 'Cause I've got memories to burn. Well, if you're making memories, you'll have to wait your turn. 'Cause I've got memories to burn.
Well, we've got 2.5 minutes left. You guys have any real short, fast songs that you can think of? I tell you what, let's do this. Let's send Shadow Ridge out with one of their best songs. You guys pick. It's time to go. Thank you so much for watching tonight. night. Good night, everybody, from Lincoln, Nebraska, or that undisclosed location. We say good night, and it's time now for news on News Channel Nebraska.